This is Jen Hart from Jenheartbawesome. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about how to... am I going to ruin my manifestations by negative thinking? Negative thinking isn't the problem per se, although it would be nice to think positive because you'll feel better. There are different schools of thought on, am I ruining my manifestations? If you believe that you have operant power in your world, whatever you believe will manifest. And your beliefs might be unconscious at this point. So if you don't feel that you get to have love, or you get to have more money, or more security, or more freedom, or more positivity, or you think the world is shit, well, you're going to get that. I can tell you from 7 years ago, my life is completely different. My emotional life, I'm at peace a good 90% of the time. I can't say this year hasn't kind of tested my peace, but actually it's made me even more peaceful, which is ironic for most people going through a lot of what's going on in the world, is because I have full mental control over my thought processes. Now, I will get wonky for a couple days, maybe even a month, if that long. But it hasn't been that long. Like, I guess 2 years ago was like where I would have a good 6 weeks where my brain was not in my control or power. The reason why I talk about this is that you can't ruin your manifestations. Why? Because by negative thinking. Because if every thought that you thought came true immediately, you would see it outpictured immediately. Thank goodness for a time delay, and thank goodness that you have so many conflicting thoughts. Thank goodness that there are multiple thoughts going on, positive and negative, that you kind of like squash them in a way, or at least they neutralize. So it's kind of like you might think that a car might go off the road. Does that mean the car is going to go off the road? Well, statistics show that cars do go off the road, but is that you preceding that as being a manifestation of your world, or is that just circumstances? And this kind of gets a little metaphysical on that. Every thought that you think does not always come to be in your present reality. However, what you put focus and attention will grow. So if you want to grow an amazing love life, you put focus and attention into it. You actually are interested in the thing that you're wanting to love. If you want to love the world, you got to put focus and attention on loving the world. If you want to actually feel better and have less anxiety and have less depression and feel more peace with the world, your inner world, you have to give attention to it. Ignoring it doesn't solve the thing. But will you ruin your manifestations? I don't believe that you ruin anything if you have a clear picture of what you desire. Now, can you delay it? Yeah, if you're conflicted on what you want. And you can delay it by lack of action, and you can delay it by not getting 100% behind a decision. So if you say wanted a new car, but you were worried about a car payment, that could get you it will delay your manifestation. Well, from a practical sense, you haven't made a decision that this new car is yours, no matter what. The no matter what part might be a car payment. It doesn't have to be a car payment. Most people assume that it is. It could be somebody dies and you got some money and then you got to pay for a car full outright. That happens. So it's reminding you there are many possibilities to get what you want. And being open to all those possibilities in order to manifest. So your negative thinking, for me, it's just you just delaying some things. It doesn't prevent the thing that you really desire from happening. Because you could be a negative Nelly and like be a millionaire. Like this is funny because a long time ago I was in a Codependence Anonymous meeting, and this person, I'm not going to give details because it's all private, but like this person was very financially successful, super financially successful, but they had a lot of self-worth issues. So this is proof that you can manifest things in the world, and you do not have to like yourself or love yourself fully. You could be a mental shitstorm inside and still manifest at least the material things that you need and want in life. Does that mean you're happy? Happiness is a relative state, and it's a chosen state. I choose happiness every day, in as many moments as possible. And I also choose to see the world in a beautiful way, where everything is working out, everything is interconnected, and everybody has a beautiful piece to the puzzle of my life. You don't have to see life that way, but it just makes me feel better. And I want to feel better 90% of the time and not feel like shit. So that's where I'm at in the whole, can your negative thinking ruin your mindset? No, but your repetitive thoughts and your more so repetitive beliefs will manifest. So if I don't want to manifest a world that is negative and dark, I don't believe that that is the true core of things. I believe that everyone has inherent good, as inherent love of a universal intelligence, perhaps. I don't know what to call it exactly. Some people like to call it a lot of different things, but I don't like to prescribe to things that have a lot of pre-programmed weight to it, because that can muddle in my own reality. But I believe that people are essentially good. I do believe people don't always believe that they have the power or control of their own lives. I also believe that people don't always want the responsibility, because it's not, to me, now that I have the personal responsibility of minding my own mind and minding the control that I have, it's not more taxing than feeling depressed and anxious and overly conscientious about the whole entire world was. That felt more taxing, to be more, oh my God, like if I think a negative thought, it's going to come to pass. It doesn't happen that way, luckily. But if you repeat thoughts and beliefs that are behind the thoughts so often, your world will be pictured that way. So you're going to have a darker point of view of the world, but that doesn't mean you can't manifest a car. It doesn't mean you can't manifest love. It doesn't mean any of those things. You can manifest anything that you have full belief and assumption to own. Whether it's, you can even do this for your mind. And this is what's beautiful about quantum theory and just metaphysical reality, is that if you believe that you can get a handle on your thoughts, you can. If you finally believe, and it feels like a catch-22, but if I believed it, wouldn't I already do it? And yes, if you believe that you get to create your own reality and that you get to be happy and that you get to stop your ruminating thoughts, it'll actually stop. It'll slow down. You'll get behind it more. You'll start doing the practices that you need. It's like people don't change unless they actually believe they can change. It's like people don't lose weight unless they believe they can lose weight. It's kind of, and they might not even do a lick of exercise. It's just the belief can shift so many things. So can you ruin your manifestations? Only based on your belief. So change your beliefs in order to change your life. Change the thoughts that you're repetitively thinking. If you want more love, you have to be more thoughtful. You have to be more conscientious. You have to be caring about others. You actually, and caring meaning like, I care what they think. I care how they think. I care about what they like, what they don't like. I care about their inner being. I care about their outer being. I care about their whole thing. That's what love is. It's a caring conscientiousness. And I hope you do that for yourself, because you're the most important person in your own reality. And then that will outpicture even more beliefs of positive belief structures, which will manifest the things that you want faster. There'll be less delay. And if I want to be happy, I want to be happy sooner rather than later. I don't want to be miserable all the time. But it's okay to be miserable sometimes. It's okay to have a bad moment or think the world is not so great. It doesn't mean it's not going to change, and it doesn't mean that you can't have a good life, and it doesn't mean that things aren't good, because there are so many beautiful things in the world. I'm getting verklempt, so I'm not going to stop. So if you want help shifting your mindset and learning how to affirm a new reality, whatever that reality is, whether it's happiness, whether it's more money, whether it is a person, place, or thing, whether it's a new job or any job, or just knowing that you are in control of your own mind. And that's a powerful place to be. And that you get to have love and happiness and get to be at peace in your own head. You do not have to suffer fools. Or you don't have to suffer at all. And there's always, always a solution to every problem. So I hope that helps. My name is Jen Hart. Message me, comment below if you are, well, send me a message if you want one-on-one coaching. I'm doing email coaching and Voxer coaching at the present moment. And unlimited, like say if you getting tripped up with your manifestations or your mindset, you have me for an unlimited 1 month crazy deal of $297. You can message me at any hour and I will get back to you within an appropriate hour because I'm not an insane person. Because boundaries. But also at the same time, you have access to me fully. But if you just want like 10 sessions via email or Voxer, Voxer is like a voicemail system where you message in voicemail and I message in voicemail and blah, 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 blah. So if you don't know what Voxer is. But you could do email and it's just as effective because how you do practicing the new mindset that you want. And if you want to stop ruminating negativity just to feel better. Like my jam is that you can have what you want and you can feel better. You don't have to be somebody who is upset and angry at the world. You just don't. It's not necessary in order to get what you want. We can learn your psychology and shift you out of it if that's what you want. You could be miserable as well and get what you want. It's all based on your beliefs. Your beliefs are core to what you manifest. All right. I think I'm done talking. Have a good night. Peace. Enjoy the lovely outdoors. And what else? I know you want to work with me. Message me. I'll touch you soon.